Salut everyone! In this video, we'll be talking about like the state of Linux in 2025 and more especially like the state of Linux gaming and the whole like the distro like offer versus what it was before and how it's going to be some type of an impact for this channel and the way I create content. So I wanted to share my thought with you to tell you the direction the channel is going. Because yes, he has been a little bit crazy for the last 6 months on one hand, but he has been like kind of boring on the other hand, and I need to explain it to you guys, okay? So are you ready? Let's get into it. As always, we're gonna start with a little bit of context. So this video, you're gonna have to see my new haircut. I think I kind of like missed it here, but that's fine, we're gonna survive. But it's gonna be more a video where we talk together and I kind of share my point of view toward Linux and the state of gaming. So first, I want to say thanks to all of you guys who have been watching video on this channel since I switched my content from like pure gaming and especially like replay of PUBG with my buddies on Twitch toward like something more like technical, oriented toward Linux. When I started it, I already thought that, you know, it will be something fun and enthusiastic, maybe something like that, but I never thought it would become like as crazy. So obviously we are not at 200,000 like sub right now, and it's not me telling you that we are done. I'm going to buy the Lambo. It's not the case at all, but I have to share something with you guys because the love for the last like 6 months have been insane. Okay, it has been insane, and it kind of shows that there is a huge increase in terms of needs, in terms of, I would say, like demand for Linux gaming, because this channel, as you know, is really focused on Linux gaming in general, right? So if you look at the number, those are pretty insane. Okay, so we are right now at 17,100 subscribers. We almost reached like 2 million views with 369 videos. So here, like, I don't know where they grab those numbers. But if you go down in the metric of the channel, we reach around like plus 900 subscribers for this month, which is just insane to me. And you're going to see after why I'm saying that. And we have like 172,000 views for the last 30 days. I think this is one of my records. So you're gonna be like, hey, Max, like, are you making this video like to show off or anything? No, I think because like what I want to show you here is like the success of the channel is related obviously to my work, but also it's related to the gain of popularity of gaming on Linux in general, right? Because this is really what we have been doing and covering. So if you look at it from a more like detailed type of approach for the last like 2 years, you see that my sub amount went from like 3,100 sub a month to like crazy amount of sub amount, like 1,800. Like this month, we're gonna do, I think, like 900 or 1,000. This is just crazy. And if you look at the view, it's the same trend, right? We are making like 8,000 views a month, which I was super proud of. Like I'm not kidding to you. Like making 8,000 views a month for a YouTube channel is like a big achievement. I'm not going to lie to you. You're going to be like, oh, it's nothing compared to, you know, Mr. Beast, obviously. But for someone who starts into the YouTube game and start to really like get into it, getting those numbers and looking at the way like everything is going on right now, I'm telling you, like I'm super happy about what we are able to achieve with the community. So what I want to say really is thank you guys, okay? Because this success is obviously like your kind of like work by you just enjoying the content, subscribing, putting a like, putting a comment, and just enjoying, right? Just enjoying my way of doing work. So now we talk about, you know, like the channel itself. Let's kind of like talk about the state of Linux in 2025 and why I believe like it's going to be a little bit less exciting, or at least like less exciting if I continue to work the way I've been working for the last 2 years. So if you look at the state of Linux gaming when I started 3 years ago, it was not really as accessible as it is now. So you didn't have like distro like CachyOS, Nobara, or Buzzite. Like they didn't even exist, or Pika, they didn't even exist. All those nice distro you just install, you just click on the packages you want, and boom, you are ready to go and game. The state of the driver, the state of Proton was totally different. It was not as good as it is now. There is no question asked. And me as a content creator, I really felt like I could add a value by explaining like some technical aspects, right? So how to install latency flex, for example, like how to install EndOS and optimize it, how to do the same with Mint, for example, like take like specific topic and add a value for you guys. And if you look at those videos, they have been like super like successful. Those are my, I would say, like top video out there. Like it's really around like me sharing my experience and putting everything on the table in a way which is like really digestible for you guys. I also think that what makes the difference for this channel is the fact that I've been doing all my testing live, right? Like it's bare metal. I'm not doing like any like virtual machine or anything. I'm going bare metal. I'm going live. I'm making the install with you guys. I show you the real experience out of the box when you install it on your machine. And I think I can still do that. I want to do it. But I noticed that sometimes there were some type of like issue with the way I was building content. And we're going to go into it. But like, I think I want to improve the way I do things. And that's why I wanted to share this video with you, because things are going to change. And I want you to understand like in what direction and why I'm doing the change. So if you go to my channel right now, you will see like, for example, like the two latest distro review I made were the latest release of Ubuntu and the latest release of Fedora. So let's talk about Fedora, for example. Like, so I'm going to go on the Fedora like video. If you look at it as it is now, what you're going to see the description here, and you're going to have a link towards the live stream. And this video, it's still pretty long. It's 21 minutes where I kind of explain the way I do things, which is like the methodology, the pro, the cons, and then my final thought about the distro. And I really try to explain it as easy as I could. What makes the value added, I believe, for my stream is like if you want to go deeper, you can go into the stream and then get like a 5-hour stream long with all the detail, all the problem we encounter, all the benchmark, everything is there. So you can see like everything from a really small scope to a big scope. The issue I have with this format, which has been pretty successful to say the least for, the last 2 years, is that there is redundancy in the content. Like some of you guys are going to watch this live and might not be interested into the small format. And some people in the small format might never see the live itself. It's kind of like macrophage, right? Two types of contents are kind of like eating themselves, I believe. What I also notice overall is that if you go on my channel and you type Fedora, for Fedora, we will have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to have like 6 videos covering Fedora. And really, like everything has been said in this video, like in Fedora 40. Because this is the other issue I have with the state of Linux gaming right now, is that there is really nothing new going on. There is nothing crazy new going on. If you look at, Fedora 39 or 38, they were at a stage where they had to go like and get rid of Pulse Audio and move to Pipewire, for example, or they were transitioning from X11 to Wayland. And this was super interesting for us because it will give us a new, I would say, like content to share, new content to test. There were like new features within the distro. And if you look at the news within Fedora for the last like 2 releases or 12 months, right? Because they are releasing every 6 months. Well, there is not that much. I'm not saying like Fedora 42 is not as good as Fedora 40. Like there is a lot of improvement, but I don't think there is enough to share with you 2 types of content, right? Like to serve you a small video and on top of that, a big video. If I rephrase that, it will be like, do we really need a review of Fedora 43 if they just add like incremental update and nothing is added. At least from a gaming standpoint, you know? And I would have the same question with Ubuntu and all those new releases that pop out and kind of like, in my opinion, like doesn't bring a great value to gaming. And I think most of the changes related to gaming are going to be more into the side project, into the driver, into like those projects that in fact all the other distro have in common. That's the reason why I'm making this video. I'm making this video because I feel like the way I've been doing things has been pretty great, okay? But I also think like I still need to improve the way I share content with you guys. Because the state of gaming on Linux at a distro, like I would say like level, is kind of the same. We're gonna have to kind of like change the perspective and the way I do content. So don't be worried. I'm still going to test the distro. I'm still going to test, you know, the latest feature. But instead of making 2 videos, what I'm planning to do is like I'm gonna make a big live, and you guys, if you wanna see what it's all about, at this end of the live, I'm gonna do a little recap. And if you don't want to see all of it, you just watch the recap of the live, and you're going to see exactly like all the points, you know, the pros, the cons, what is like the outcome of the review itself. And if you want to go deeper and see more, well, you have all the live you can go through. This is the video of the Garuda revisit with Mocha and Hyperland. You will see that now the video has chapter. So you will have the intro there where I explain. Then you will have like the installation of the distro itself. Then you're gonna have some benchmark, so you have access to all the benchmark, my feeling around it, etc. And then you're gonna have here the Hyperland installation, and at the end you're gonna have the final part. And here in the final part, I will literally like say what I say in my small format video, but it's gonna be more condensed. If I believe like the review itself is actually required, I will make a short format video. But in case where the work is redundant, there is nothing new to bring to you guys and add value, we're going to stay on the live format with the different chapters within it. You just have to navigate through them. And like that, my short format video, I'm going to be focusing on other things. Okay, so I don't want to share, I don't want to spoil it, but I'm going to be, again, like changing the perspective and the approach. Yeah, so that's all for this video. I just wanted to exchange with you guys. I know this video is not going to be, you know, super performing, but it's ready for us to understand the direction the channel is going to take. And I'm going to be able to focus more about some subjects which I believe are more important into the Linux gaming world. And yeah, I have some surprise, I have something coming on, but you're going to see more and more of those live stream with maybe a little bit like shorter format, but with more like detailed, more structured approach. And then some other like small format video. Maybe I'm going to go vertical. I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it. Because to date, I didn't publish like one vertical video on this channel. And I think maybe I'm a little late to the party, but I need to do it anyways. So yeah, that's the direction the channel is going. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Like always, thanks for giving a thumb up to this video and the other video too. I really appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks to all the members of La Crème de la Crème Club Papa. You guys are the best. Thank you very much for supporting this channel financially through YouTube membership, PayPal, Patreon, OnlyFans. No, OnlyFans. No, it's not in the plan either. I see you coming, guys, but you get the idea, okay? Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one. Bisous, bisous.